Hi, so welcome to today's recording. This series we're calling 5 Minutes of Fire. So this is only going to be a 5-minute recording, and I'm going to give you a tactical exercise to walk away from this recording and put it into practice. So we're covering the resources from the Promotion Playbook. You can find more at promotionplaybook.com, or you can buy the book on Amazon. We're currently talking about the importance of story and how being able to tell good stories is a critical piece of your promotional test. And there's many different areas that this applies to. So a big part of telling good stories is knowing how to properly structure the story. So I'm covering, this is part of the 4 skills that you have to know for your test. So this is in the game day toolbox in the Promotion Playbook. And if you have the book, you can reference it on page 222, or this is simple enough. You can just write it out on a piece of paper. You don't necessarily need this template. Most of the things inside of the Promotion Playbook are simple enough that you can just write them out on a piece of paper. And I wanted to, a great resource to look up is the Heroes 2 Journeys. You can look that up on Audible. It's an audiobook. It's called the Heroes 2 Journeys. And it comes from these 2 Hollywood screenwriters, and they're way better at story structure than this. But if you want to dig into the details, check that out, the Heroes 2 Journeys. But this, the blueprint template just gives you 5 questions to go through. First one is who? Who's the main character of the story? The next one is where does the story take place? The next one is what does the character want in the story? What is the desire or the want of the character? The next one is what is a problem or conflict that keeps the character from getting what they want? So who's the character? Where does the setting take place? What do they want? And then what gets in the way of them getting what they want? What is the conflict of the story? It's very important. Introducing conflict into the story is really important because that's what creates an emotional connection with your audience. And then the final part is resolve. How do you bring this story to a close? So the 5 questions are, who is the main character? Where does the story take place? What does the character want? What is the problem? And what is resolve? Who, where, want, problem, resolve. And here's an example from the Promotion Playbook. The main character is Firefighter Jake. He is located in Canyon Fire Department in Arizona. He wants to be successful at promotion and follow his father's footsteps. The problem is that he keeps failing promotional tests. The resolve is he finds a mentor who helps him succeed, and he makes number 1 on the captain's list. So who, where, want, problem, resolve. And so how do you need this? So how is this relevant for a promotional test? So here's some good stories to create. Why do you want to promote? What have you done to prepare? Your life experience, example of a time you managed conflict, your strengths, your weaknesses, and there's some other examples of good stories to be able to tell. The 3 main questions that I gave you in the previous episode is that who are you? Why do you want to promote? And what have you done to prepare? So I really encourage you to use this to come up with those answers to those questions. And here's the template. The template just gives you a space to answer these questions. So the first part is who is the character? Explain as much as you can. Where does the story take place? What does the character want or desire to achieve? What is the problem that gets in the way of what they want? And how does the story end? So this is very fundamental. It's very simple. It's very basic. But if you get this, if you do this enough, you'll get it. You'll get in the habit of telling stories in this structure, and you make all these stories relevant towards the position in the department, and you're going to do really well. So get some practice writing out your stories and then practice telling them. So this is in the writing section of the Promotion Playbook. So it's in the writing section. You write it out and then you speak it after writing it out. So write it out first and then speak it. And so the takeaway is practice writing a story using this template. So one more time is who is the main character? Where does the story take place? What does the character want? What is the problem? And how does the story resolve? Structure your stories in that format. And then if you want to find out more, check out the Heroes 2 Journeys audiobook, and it'll expand these so you can go in more depth. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.